Open your book to page 571. This lesson is on finding the x-intercept, y-intercept, and graph the curves. So if you kind of look at the next page, notice the graph is not a straight line. So the shape of the graph is very easy to figure out. So for example, if you have an x, right, to the 1 power, then your graph is going to be a straight line. If you have the x squared, then the graph is going to look like this. So basically, every additional exponent is going to have a change direction one time. And this is positive, so that's why it's pointing up, right? Now, when you have x cubed, then it's going to be like this, right? The 3 power, you're going to get 1, 2, 3. So if you have x to the 4, it's going to look like this. 1, 2, 3. So you have an x to the 4th power, you're going to have 4 directions. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay? If it's x to the 5th power, you're going to get 5 directions. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Again, if it's positive, it's going to be pointing up. Now, if you have a negative, then it's going to point down. Okay? Because it's negative. And it's going to be like this. Negative x squared. Right, because it's going to be pointing down and it's going to be 1, 2, right? Negative x to the 3 power is going to be like this, right? Negative, so you're going to go 1, 2, 3, right? And again, if you recognize the pattern, so your graph is going to be very easy to figure out. So that's the general shape of the graph, and so forth and so forth. Okay, but most of the time it's just going to stay with like up to here. Very rarely you have to graph this kind. Okay, and so this would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Right? You can count it, right? So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, and because it's negative, so it's be pointing down. So that kind of just the general idea about the shape of the graph. Okay, now let's go to page 571. Okay, so x-intercept, and you got a y-intercept. So for example, if your graph is, let's just look at the straight line. Okay, if you have the graph like this, x-intercept is where it crosses over the x. So that's your x-intercept. Okay, x-intercept is where it crosses over the x-axis. Y-intercept is where it crosses the y axis. So you can see this is your x-axis. When it crosses over, that's what intercept means. It crosses over the x. Okay? Y-intercept is when it crosses over the y. And if you notice that x-intercept is when y equal to 0. Okay, this is when y equal to 0. Okay. Y-intercept is when x equal to 0. See over here? This is when x equal to 0. See over here, x equal to 0. This is when y equal to 0. Okay, so that's kind of the things you need to know. Now let's go to example 1. You have y equal to x squared minus x minus 2. It says find the x and y intercept. So again, if you're going to look for x-intercept, if you're looking for x, you set y equal to 0. If you're looking for y-intercept, you set x equal to 0. So for x-intercept, you set y equal to 0, so you're going to get 0 equal to x squared minus x minus 2. And then you can go and use factoring. And so you're going to get x equal to 2, x equal to negative 1. So those are your two intercepts. To find y-intercept, when you're looking for y-intercept, you set x equal to 0. right? You have to do the opposite, right? Because you're looking for y, so you set x equal to 0. So you're going to get y equal to 0 squared minus 0 minus 2. So y equal to negative 2, and that's it. Okay. Now, if you were to graph, say next part is you have to graph that. So to graph this one, you have to make a table. Okay, when you get to Algebra 2, you're going to learn how to graph quicker, you know, how to just sketch very quick. But for now, you just have to make a table. Now, when you make the table, normally you want to just, you know, use the negative 2, negative 1, 0, 1, 2. So normally you want to do 2, 1, 0, negative 1, negative 2. So normally you want to get those 5 values. If you need additional values, just go and do it. But normally this would be enough. So when x equal to 2, you kind of go off to the side to figure out the numbers. So when x equal to 2, you use the formula over here, right? So y equal to 2 squared minus 2 minus 2. So y will equal to 4 minus 2 minus 2. So y equal to 0. Okay? And that's what we have over here, right? See that? Right, x-intercept when y equal to this is when y equal to 0. This is when x equal to 0. Okay. Again, you can see that, right? When y equal to 0, you get 2 and negative 1. So from here, we know that when negative 1, y also equal to 0. From here, we already know that when x equal to 0, y equal to negative 2. We already did that, right? So you can use the previous information already to put in here. Now let's get this point. So when x equal to 1, right, all we do is just substitute to find the points. So y equal to 1 minus 1 minus 2. So y equal to negative 2. Okay, then after that we need this one here, negative 2. So y equal to negative 2 squared minus negative 2 minus 2. Again, whenever you substitute, you put in parentheses, right? So again, that's your x squared minus x, right? So substitute, put in the parentheses to avoid careless mistakes. So y equal to 4 plus 2 minus 2. So y equal to 4. So you make the table, and then you can do the graph. So let's go and do the graph. Okay, so let's go and do the graphing. Let's do it over here. Okay, so the first point is 2, 0. Okay, so that's your x, that's your y. So when x equal to 0, y equal to x equal to 2, y equal to 0. Next point, when x equal to 1, y equal to negative 2. So that's this one here. Next one, when x equal to 0, y equal to negative 2. So that's point over here. Next one, when x equal to negative 1, x equal to negative 1, see this point over here? Y equal to 0. Next one, when x equal to negative 2, so again, I'm using these values over here. I just plot the points. So equal to 4. Now, whenever this is called the quadratic function. So whenever when you have the square, the graph is always symmetrical. So that means notice they all match up. See that they all match up. So this one will match up right over here. Okay, so if you go straight across, it will match up right over here. So even though you don't have it on the table, notice you don't have it in the table, but it will be symmetrical. Okay, so your graph will look like this. And now there's going to be a point down here somewhere, okay, halfway in between. Again, remember, graph is always symmetrical, so there's going to be a point somewhere over here. Okay, you don't have to worry about it. You don't have to figure out, but just kind of look at graph. You can kind of estimate it's going to be over here, and so that is your graph for example 1. Okay, so again, so you set y equal to 0 to find x-intercept. You set x equal to 0 to find y-intercept. And you can put all that into the table, right? When y equal to 0, you're going to get 2 and negative 1. So when x equal to 2 or negative 1, at 2 and negative 1, see that both of this going to get 0, right? So again, when y equal to 0, you're going to get x equal to 2 or negative 1. Then to find the y-intercept, okay, you're going to get, you set x equal to 0 and you find that. And if you look over here, see over here? See the x-intercept? Right over here. That's your x-intercept, those 2 points. Right, at 2 and negative 1. Everybody see that? See how this all match up? Right? So again, when you set y equal to 0, you got x equal to 2, x equal to negative 1. Okay, and over here, the y-intercept is this point right over here. Right? See again, when x equal to 0, y equal to negative 2. Okay, so they all have to match. Now let's go and go to example 3. Example 3 is the graph for the cube. So this is the x equal to 1, right? See the 1 power? This is 2 power, right? X squared. Notice the equation, see the x squared. Right? X squared, you're going to get, see you have x squared, so you're going to get this kind of shape, right? Everybody see that? So you have to kind of make a connection between all these. Okay, so now let's go to page 575. Example 3. It says find the x and y-intercept for y equal to x cubed minus 4x. Okay, so you're looking for x and y-intercept. So let's go and find the x-intercept. X-intercept is when y equal to 0, right? So set it equal to 0. So 0 equal to x cubed minus 4x. And then you do the factoring. And then you factor more, right? This is the conjugate, right? Factoring to conjugate. So you're going to get 0, negative 2, and positive 2. So those are your intercepts. Okay, now you're looking for y-intercept. That is when x equal to 0. So you're going to get y equal to 0 to the 3 power minus 4 times 0. So y equal to 0. Okay, so that's your y-intercept. So next part is you have to graph. So to graph, you need to make a table, right? So again, I want to do the 2, the 1, the 0, the negative 1, the 1. Okay, for this one, y equal to 0 when you have this. So when x equal to 0, you're going to get y equal to 0. So over here, see that? When there's a negative 2, you're also going to get the y equal to 0. Negative 2, sorry about that. So you're going to get 0, and at 2, you're going to get 0. See over here, again, y equal to 0 at these 3 points. At x equal to 0, x equal to negative 2, x equal to positive 2. So at these 3 points, y equal to 0. Okay, now let's go and go over here. So the y-intercept, when x equal to 0, y equal to 0. See, everything will match. So all you need is those 2 more points. Okay, so let's go and find those 2 points. So y equal to, when x equal to 1, when x equal to 1, it will be 1 to the 3 minus 4 times 1. Again, we're using the equation, right, to substitute to find the value on the table. So y equal to 1 minus 4. So y equal to negative 3. Okay, now we have 1 more point to go. So y equal to negative 1 to the 3 power minus 4 times negative 1. Again, all I'm doing is just substitute this point into the equation to find the value. So I can plot the points. So y equal to negative 1 plus 4. So y equal to 3. Okay, so we have all those points. So let's go and start to graph that. Okay, so the first point is when x equal to 2, y equal to 0. So when x equal to 2, y equal to 0. So that's this point over here. The second point is when x equal to 1, y equal to negative 3. So when x equal to 1, y equal to negative 3, right over here. right? 1, -3. The next point is 0, 0, so it's over here. Next one is when x equal to -1, y equal to 3, so -1, y equal to 3, right over here. Next one is when x equal to -2, y equal to 0, right over here. Okay. Now when you connect the dots, you have to go in order. So it's going to go like this. Okay. And then we don't know exactly if it's going to turn around over there, but you don't know. You don't have any more information, so you can just approximate. Okay, and that is your graph. So again, make the table, find the value, find the points, you plot those points, and that's it, right? So you can notice this one have the 3 x-intercept. These are your x-intercept, this 3, see over here? And that's what we got over here, right? Those are your x-intercept. So x-intercept is where it crosses over the x. That's when y equal to 0, see that? That's y equal to 0. When you're looking for the y-intercept, where it crosses over the y, again, you got this point over here. So this point, notice that this point is for both, right? This point is both the x-intercept, but it's also the y-intercept. Okay. Okay, so let's go and do some practice.